As much as women get emotional real quick, they also fall out real quick too. When it comes to feelings, men and women feel differently. Men and women's emotions run differently. In the case of falling in love, women tend to fall faster in general, or on an average, faster than men, and also fall out of love faster than men. So, because I'm female, yeah, I'll be able to tell you from a female perspective, from real feelings, how we get to fall in love. First and foremost, a woman needs to feel safe around you. Same with you, needs to feel comfortable, needs to feel safe. She shouldn't have any sort of worry or concern about spending her time with you or being in confines with you. Like, this is kind of like a general rule of thumb. This is a very certain stage that every woman has to feel before she can even begin to feel any sort of emotion. Safety is key. Then, secondly, for a woman to fall in love with a man, this man has to be a man she can believe. And this comes from her knowing you for who you are. There is no headway with faking it, honestly. You see how some men tell you this today and tell you something else tomorrow? Trust me, the average woman is a good detector, a good lie detector, I tell you. This process of her getting to know you for who you are is the stage in the woman's psychology that opens up her heart to you, that begins to warm you into her heart. When a woman, first of all, feels safe with you, and then now she's knowing you, she's believing you. It's essential that she's believing you. So it's one thing to tell somebody something, and it's something else for them to believe you. If you're telling a woman something about you and she doesn't believe you, it's just gonna be like, this is how she'll feel towards you. Okay, when you're done lying, next. You know what I'm saying? So for that emotion to grow, it comes from the believability of you. She getting to know you for who you are. Because women do not get emotional for those they do not trust. They hardly get emotional for those they do not believe. Trust me, even if you have sex with a woman and you feel she's all wound up on you because of sex, it gets to a point where she wakes up, because women are that smart eventually. It gets to a point where she tells herself the truth. When she finds someone else whom she can have all of the steps I'm gonna take you guys through in falling in love quickly, faster than the speed of light, she's going to leave this guy whom thinks he has, swept her off her feet sexually, and go for this other type of man whom she's falling in love with. Thirdly, for a woman to fall in love, it has to be a man who's helpful, a man who's helped her. As a matter of fact, when it comes to matters of the emotion, women are deep, women are intense, and part of what stimulates this feeling comes from value. When a man has been able to help a woman, there's something helping a woman does for her. It kind of like alleviates, is that English? Alleviates, kind of like alleviates stress, yeah, kind of like reduces stress from her, takes stress away from her, makes her feel at ease. That man who does that function of keeping her at ease by virtue of what he relieved her of creates an automatic nest in his heart for her. Matter of fact, that man gives her something to think about when she's not there. And when I'm talking about helpfulness, could be intellectual help, could be handiness. As a matter of fact, 99% of women love a handy man. The kind of man who can fix things around the house, the kind of man who can help her intellectually, the kind of man who's solving things. Believe me, a woman can fall in love with a man because of these reasons. The next process by which a woman falls in love is through intimacy and sex. But I said intimacy first. With intimacy, it's not just basic sex, it's not just sex. Intimacy is what sparks emotion. A person could have sex with someone and it's just sex. But when the sex is intimate, it goes through her genitalia, it goes through her vagina, to her heart, to her mind, and to her soul, and rests there, creates a room, matter of fact, a whole mansion for you in her heart. A man who creates intimacy during sexual intercourse with a woman stimulates not just her body, but her mind. Matter of fact, her brain and her soul. The part of her brain that is built for connection is activated and triggered for that man. And with building intimacy, it's with the way you kiss her, it's your eye contact, the way you look at her, the way you touch her, the way you touch her body, the way it seems like you know her body. I watched this movie over and over, Acrimony, yeah, the one with Taraji P. Right. There was a statement she made regarding her ex-husband. That's when she broke up with the man, right? The one she acrimoniously broke up with that got her all crazy, right? There was something she said. She said that that man knows her body. Hence, she was so attached to him that saw her through all of the years she spent with him of hardship. The intimacy was a thing. She described how this man knows what angle and what area in her vagina she likes it. You know what I'm saying? She said something like, he knows how I like it to the left. You know, so even if she got on with someone else, had sex with other guys, it didn't quite feel like that guy, because just sex and intimacy isn't the same thing. Matter of fact, women fall in love through intimacy more than just sex. I'll quickly add that intimacy also has to do with loving a woman for who she is, loving her body parts, accepting her just the way she is, making her feel appreciated, making her love and accept herself, even in case for a woman who has maybe certain insecurities or certain things she's not very happy about. When you make her, when you kiss on those, flaws of hers, make her know that you love those things about her. If you genuinely love those things about her, that lady's gonna be up in the roof, totally smitten and drawn to you. This other step connects or stimulates her motherly nature. And a man who's able to be in touch or tap into a woman's mother nature has done something different from what the regular or what every other guy she has known has done. And I'm talking being vulnerable. When a woman is able to see your vulnerability, it makes her want to cuddle you, makes her want to care for you, gives her this kind of feeling, makes her want to nurse you. And these things are not surface level. These things are deep. These things are intense. It comes only from the heart. It is emotional. It's different from, okay, hey, hi, all right, now see you later, bye. No, it's the kind of one that makes her hold her pillow at night and think, this is how women fall in love. If a woman is able to see through you and see your vulnerability by you not being afraid or ashamed to open up yourself, to maybe shed a tear or two where necessary, if necessary. You don't have to cry if you don't want to, or if situation does not call for it. But you opening up about maybe your pitfalls, your failures, or certain things you've been through in the past, or something you're struggling with, fears, your concerns, all of these things fall under the category of vulnerability, make you vulnerable. These are not things you just ordinarily walk about talking to everybody about. And she knows that these are the reasons why she would appreciate that and naturally warm up to you. She'll feel like she's nursing you right now. She'll feel like she's some mini mother. Women love to nurture, women love to care. So if you're able to tap into that aspect of her, she'll totally fall for you. These are emotional acts that touches the heart, speaks to our emotions, female emotions as a matter of fact, and stimulates love and care for you. And to crown it all, this actually you can put as the first and definitely put as the last. I'm talking being consistent in your effort. This shows faithfulness too. If you can be, for everything you do, be consistent. This following stage stimulates the baby girl in her. It stimulates the little girl in her. And these are points in a female system and a female's emotion and stages in her life that she's gone through. By gone through, I mean lived past. So for the lady you're talking about, or the woman you are wooing and trying to buy her love or win over, she's definitely no longer a girl. So when we are girls, there are things our parents did for us, there are things our uncles, our dads, our teachers did for us that made us love them, that made us attached to them. So now that this woman is no more at that stage in life, she has grown past the girl stage. Now a full-time lady or woman, when you come with generosity by giving gifts, by caring, shows care, by lavishing her with surprises. When I say lavish, don't think I'm talking luxury or anything big. It could be the smallest things, even things that don't cost money. So when you're able to give her gifts or surprise her, you tap into that girl she has grown past, that feeling she used to get when she was younger, by loved ones, by uncles, aunties, and stuff. These are the things that touch a person's emotion, separate you from the regular hello hi person they hang out with or hook up with or have come across in life, which culminates to creating that love nest in her heart towards you. With consistency, you do not give space for her to get swayed, because as much as women get emotional real quick, they also fall out real quick too. So if you do not follow up consistently with things you do, with communication, with making her see all of these steps I've mentioned previously, she could just lose interest. Because with women, yeah, especially an average good looking woman has so many people trying to buy her attention and win her over. These are the reasons not to slack in your effort. So when you keep it consistent, it builds trust as well and makes her know that you are reliable. As a matter of fact, makes her know that she can choose you over other potential suitors and other potential lovers. Yeah. And women love faithfulness. Yeah, for sure. If she can see consistency in your effort, it shows that you can be faithful, shows that you can be trustworthy. She can easily believe you're not all over the place talking to Brianna, Bridget, and Dorothy. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys picked a thing or two from a female's perspective. I'll see you in the next video.